Hello and welcome. My name is Andrew, and this is the Who Dat Discussion, a New Orleans Saints podcast where we talk about all Saints news, opinions, and reactions. But instead of a podcast today, we are going to start a new series in our film studies. So we're going to go through this whole off season, and we're going to go probably weekly or maybe twice every 3 weeks. We're just going to go in and have a film study for you guys. It's going to be one of our new series. We'll also maybe start a live show, and that's going to be really our two new series, and that's in addition to the podcast. So we're going to have still the bi-weekly podcast, but we're also going to have these new series here. And to me, we're going to start this because I just want to, I want to know more about football. I just got the All-22 film, and just the last couple weeks I've been learning a lot about the game. And I also want to bring that to the rest of the Saints fan base and whoever, all the listeners. So that's why I'm doing this here. And I just want to break down some film with you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy this new series. And really what we're going to do, we're going to probably in this film studies, we're going to look at some Saints players from 2018 coming into 2019, and then we're also going to look at some free agent targets. And we're going to start off with, I think, the Saints' most important part of this team, really, and that's Drew Brees. And we're going to look at Brees' film study throughout the year and really evaluate his play against the Ravens here. To me, I think what is one of his best games, and he did a lot of really good stuff. And to me, it just showed that he still has it. And this is on the road against a really tough defense, and he just played, to me, a masterful game that maybe you don't see on TV, but when you look at the film, it pops out at you the great stuff that he was able to do in this game. To me, I don't think he missed many throws in this game. I think he was spot on the whole game, and it helped the Saints get the victory. So our first play is with 9 minutes, 53 seconds left in the first quarter, and it's a 3rd and 12 on the Saints' 46-yard line. So I'm going to let you guys watch the play first, and then I'm going to play it back, and we'll break it down. Good play. It's a really good play, good recognition by Brees, but we're going to get into the specifics. So first, out of the box, their defense, they're playing, you could see a little better now. This guy, they're just playing man, and these guys are going to play two high safety looks. And that's a very simple look that they're going to play here. I mean, they're a really good defense, so they can play that look, and they have a lot of talent. And this is a 3rd down, so it's definitely... And they're also going to bring blitzes in here, and they're going to override it on the right side. So that's what they're going to do there. And it's really big because the route pattern the Saints run really put the Saints in a good position. So first, you're going to have Traquan Smith going to run this go route, and he's going to get attention by not only his cornerback, he's going to get attention from this guy. So that clear out route really works there in favor of the Saints. And then you're going to have Ben Watson, who's going to run that out route, which is really good route run by Watson. And then you're going to have the shallow cross by Cameron Meredith, and then Michael Thomas on the outside is going to run a deep in route. So when looking at it, and then Kamara's also going to block. He's in the backfield left of Brees, and he's going to just block here. He actually makes a good block. So here, looking at it, they're going to bring a blitz. They bring 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think 5 guys, 6 guys. It's about 6 guys they bring on the blitz, and they don't really get to Brees, but they do override the side, so it makes the pocket move. So that means Brees has to move his feet and plant and find a window to throw the ball through to get Ben Watson the ball, and that's what he does. Looking at it, this looks like a pretty easy throw, like boom, 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 but he had to move because he was over here. That wouldn't have been an easy throw. But coming from over here, he had to move his feet, plant, set, and throw a really good throw. So to me, a really good play by Brees to pick up the 3rd down, and just a really good play. And looking at this angle is obviously really big because I think this shows what he had to do. So he recognizes the pressure, so he has to move over. That little shuffle to his left, is enough to avoid the pressure, and now he has the window to throw it through, which is huge. He plants, he steps, and fires. It makes a really good throw, and it's enough to get the Saints the 1st down against the crowd, and just a really good play by Brees. And these are the types of plays, like on TV that looks like pretty routine, but it's not routine. That's a really tough play to move and shuffle and not, get the happy feet in that moment. And Brees doesn't, and he just clutch, makes a huge play on 3rd down and long. So to me, that's just a really good job by Brees there. It's really, footwork's amazing, impeccable job. And that's why he's the most, he's so prestigious, and his completion percentage is the best of all time because he can do that, and his footwork's so good, it's consistent, and it just showed on that play. So on to our next play. It's going to be 5 minutes, 22 seconds left in the second quarter. And to me, this is just another really good play. This is one of the plays that it's just really good recognition by Brees. Because at first, we don't really know the route concept, but after, it's a perfect route concept for the defense they're playing. So first, I'm going to let you watch the play, and then we'll break it down. Wow, just an amazing play. Yeah, it's a very, very, very good play here, and when looking at it, let's look at it from this angle too, because I think you guys should see both angles here. Also, shout out to Traquan Smith making a really nice block there on the edge. But when looking at it here, we're gonna break it down. So when looking at it, what's going to happen here, they're basically playing man coverage. They have no help over the top, so there's no help over here. He's going to get him. He's going to get him. He's going to get him, and he's going to get him. Traquan on the outside ends up blocking. So really what happens here, Brees is going to, and then also these guys are going to play zone in the middle of the field, really to stop a slant play. So here, Brees recognized right about now. He sees that they're playing that, and he's like, well, now we got to go down the field. Let's take a shot. They got no help over the top. It's a perfect position to make a big play, and that's what he's going to do. He signals the play to really this sluggo concept, because you're going to have Michael Thomas going to run this out and up. You're going to run, this guy's going to also run an out and up. I believe it's Dan Arnold, and then he's going to run an in and out, and he's going to run an in and out as well. That's Ingram at the bottom there, and I believe at the top, maybe Josh Hill. It's very tough to see there, but it's this side of the field is not that. They're really the exact same, and the play goes to over here. This is the most important part. So when looking at it, it's out. Really, both guys are open. This guy's open and this guy's open, but Brees is going to go to Michael Thomas, and Brees absolutely throws a strike here to Michael Thomas. Perfect throw, and looking at it, couldn't have really been a better throw. And that's 30-yard throw. And I don't want to hear that Brees doesn't have it anymore. Pressure gets to him late, and he just throws an absolute dime to Michael Thomas to get the Saints on the other side of the field. And this is just what I'm saying about his play call, not his play calling, his throws balls deep. I'm sorry there. He can still do it, and maybe it's not with as much ease as he used to, but I still think the Saints should run deep plays, because they're not. People are saying that they'll never work anymore. That's not true. His plays, I think he can get the ball down the field still, and I think they can make big plays, and that just showed it there. And that was a really explosive play against a defense that doesn't give a lot of explosive plays up. So to me, the recognition was there. Michael Thomas did a really good job running the route, got some separation, and then Brees with the perfect throw to complete the pass. Perfect play there, and a really good job by the Saints and Drew Brees. So now onto our third and fourth plays, because they are back-to-back plays, and to me, this just showed why the Saints, this just shows why Drew Brees and the Saints won this game to me, because this was the turning point of the game, and a 3rd and 8 and a 1st and 10 back-to-back, and it just showed this is why the Saints need Drew Brees, because no other quarterback makes that, and the Saints probably lose the game without these two plays in a row, and look, I'll let you guys watch the play, but this is just, to me, 2 back-to-back plays are really good. First, we'll break down the first one, then we'll break down the second one. But this play is just a really nice play by Brees, and probably the best play of this game. It's just, that throw is just, it gets me every time, because I've watched this play a lot, and it's just a really, really good throw. So before the play here, Saints are set up, and look, the Saints have a lot of deep routes in this one. And basically what they're going to do here, they are playing man-to-man coverage, but they're bringing a blitz here. And they are playing, this guy's going to play back. He's going to play like a deep safety. They're going to bring a blitz here with these guys. And I don't know if it's all out. It's not an all-out blitz, but a lot of people go. They're trying to get to Brees here. And Brees, look, when you're looking at the routes, on the edge here, looks like Josh Hill, and he is just running a go route. We have Kamara here in the slot is running an in route, and then we have Michael Thomas, who, he is going to run that shallow cross, and then it looks like Traquan Smith is going to run this go route as well. So to me, just you're going to see it, just really good job here, and also Mark Ingram's going to block. This is just a really good job by Brees here. So first, he's going to recognize it here. So another recognition play. He's really good at recognizing the blitz, and he does it again here. So he notices the blitz is coming, which not many QBs can do, And then he probably tells Michael Thomas, instead of run whatever route you're going to run, just run this little shallow cross, and I'm going to try to get you the ball here. And that's exactly what Drew Brees does. So we're going to let it play out a little bit. And look, you have these two guys blitzing here. And if you look at it, it's not looking very good for Brees because he's got Mark Ingram who's about to get run over here. One guy, it does a pretty good job, definitely slows him down, but it's not like the best play by Mark Ingram, not the best block ever. And this guy's coming free. Jefferson over here, number 23. And he could come right over with Brees. And Brees is basically going to have to outrun him to a spot, to a window, basically, where you can throw it to Michael Thomas, who's definitely running open here. He definitely is running open for sure. So when you're looking at it throughout, right there. This throw, it's a little late. Oops, excuse me, guys, for that play. He's throwing it from about if you're looking at it, he threw from about here from the ground. To look at it, it's really a nice throw right there. He throws it from like here. He's at the 25 and he throws it to the 40. What a throw! On your knees, you throw 15 yards. I'm not saying your arm strength's bad. Fans can barely throw it 15 yards without being on your knees, being straight up. And now you're asking a guy to throw it 15 yards. The arm strength is there. You can't tell me it's not. And it was just an amazing play. That free rusher, and Brees gets out, extends the play, and then throws a good throw to Michael Thomas, and then Michael Thomas does enough to get the first down. There was definitely some coverage lapse here because, I mean, look, they're playing too deep here, and this guy should be over here. He should have been on Michael Thomas, but they mess up, and that's really it. He had the slot, and he had him, and this guy's going to play deep safety. This guy, there was definitely a coverage mishap here. But what they did here, the Saints, Baltimore should have got the sack, and we wouldn't even be talking about the coverage mishap. But Brees able to extend the play like a Mahomes. Like that throw was like a Mahomes throw. Mahomes makes those types of throws, and Brees just made it right there. And that's why I think Brees should be in the MVP conversation with Mahomes, and I think they should be about equal, even though Mahomes won. I just think that this throw just shows really, really nice play, and Michael Thomas is in space, so it was really easy to get the first down. So that playmaking ability by Brees shows, and not many QBs make that. I don't think Brady's making that. I don't think Big Ben's making that. I don't think Philip Rivers is making that. I think Brees is one of the only QBs that can do that. He has sneaky athleticism, he has sneaky playmaking ability, and it's good enough to make plays down the field. He can get outside the pocket, and he's going to do it again here. I mean, just looking at from this angle, and this is a really good angle to show what the blitz he's looking at. So he points to this number 23 guy. He's coming for the blitz. And what he does here, it's perfect, but no one sees it. You have right here, looks like Cameron Tom, who I think had to come in later in the game. He misses, it was just not the best call to pick up a blitz, but he comes free rush. Brees runs away from him just enough to get that good enough window, and it's good enough. I mean, look, it was a good enough throw. It's a really good throw from about 15 yards away to make that throw is just really good. And now we're going to look at the next throw. Back to back. Another amazing throw by Drew Brees, and just shows his heroicism, guys, in this game, and his heroics in this game. So to me, really good job, and we're going to just watch the next play. So yeah, amazing. I mean, I know I'm getting excited about this because it's just an amazing play. I mean, just to me, we'll break it down. This is the first time Brees is under center, and this is also the first time the Baltimore is going to be playing this zone concept here. So to me, when looking at it, the Saints, they're running this, two guys up on the top, and they're running no one on the bottom and bunched in with these tight ends here. They got Mark Ingram in the backfield. They're going to fake it to him. But when you're looking at it, these routes, they're running pretty deep routes throughout. You have over here on the top, Traquan Smith. He's going to run this go route. Then you have Michael Thomas, who's going to run this little in-route curl route, kind of. He does an in-route, but then he curls at the end to really stop in the zone. And then on this side, you have Ben Watson over here. He's going to run a in route, and then you're going to have Josh Hill run just a curl route, He just runs a curl route here. And look, this is just, you're going to see the playmaking ability by Brees to get outside the pocket. The footwork's amazing, and it's really to get guys open. So we'll just watch it, and I think this is one of Brees' best plays of the year. So the pressure right here, he can't stop anymore. So he's going to move out. He's going to move outside the pocket, and then right here, for a split second, a little even before I stopped the video, he looks at Michael Thomas, and he gets 1, 2, 3 guys looking at Michael Thomas. Now he's about to throw, so this guy goes over to Traquan. But if I can back it up like a second, you guys can see. So right here, right there. Still a little late. Let me get it exact for you guys. Yeah, like right here. He's looking at Michael Thomas. You have 1 guy, 2 guys, and now this 3rd guy's even coming in on him too. You have 3 guys collapsing, and maybe even a 4th guy over here. They're all collapsing in on Michael Thomas. And then what does Brees do? He's going to look Michael Thomas off and throw another rocket to Traquan Smith right on the sideline. Perfect throw. I mean, that's an extremely hard play because it's really like the out of balance. That's really like a defender. So to make that throw, squeeze it in there, just on the run, amazing throw. These are the type of plays Mahomes make, and this guy's a 40-year-old, and no one's even talked about it. People think Brees could just make this play. Look at this. Gets outside. Right here, he looks at Michael Thomas. Everyone starts going to Michael Thomas, then goes and throws a beautiful ball to Traquan Smith, and it's just a great play, right on target, and it's enough to get it done. And just to look at the play again, it's really, I think, one of the best plays of the year by any QB to do this. The Saints are down by 10 at this point, willing his team to victory here with just about to go into the 4th quarter, and it's enough to, it's just a really, really good play. When looking at it, he gets outside the pocket. Footwork is still really good on the run. He has great footwork on the run too. There was a really nice ball to Traquan Smith, another 30-yard throw, because people, they don't look at these throws when he wants to throw deep, because I think he has the ability to throw deep. He did that multiple times in this game on the road against the best defense in the league, and it came through here. So a really good job. And then finally, our last play of this film study, and we're going to look at really the Saints scoring the go-ahead touchdown in this game. So it happens right here with 5 minutes, 4 seconds left in the 4th quarter in the game. 2nd and 5 right here. I'll let you guys watch the play, and then we'll break it down. Again, really, it doesn't seem like a hard play, but it really is. So first, it looks like from the start that the Ravens are playing, basically this guy's just going to play like a one-man safety, and this guy's going to play back safety, and then these guys are just going to be one-on-one. And that's just not what happens. And maybe the Saints do get a little fooled here, but the prowess with Brees, the prowess with Mike Thomas is enough to get it done. You have these guys running out routes, and then you have these guys running in routes. Everything's going to the left. And Brees, obviously, this is Michael Thomas on the outside. They're probably going to look for him. That's Traquan. That's Big Dan Arnold, it looks like, and then Austin Carr. When looking at it, this is just... Look, it looks like they're going to bring the blitz. Then they all drop back. Ooh, what are we going to do? Because now they're just everyone... You're really going to play a little man. There's also a little zone because all these guys are just roaming around. Because, really, they have 8 guys in coverage. Slant pattern should not work here. And it does. Why does it? Because Drew Brees, he sees the slant pattern, and he throws a perfect throw. He plants his feet, sets. That's why I was showing you guys earlier for this play, because he throws a dart here between 3 guys. 1, 2, 3. I mean, just an amazing job. We'll watch it again here, because I think it needs to definitely be watched again. I think in slow motion even, because watching it, you can see kind of it develop, and then he throws a dart between 3 people. That guy goes over him, 2, 3, splits those 2 defenders, touchdown Saints, and the Saints win. To me, just an amazing play to really give the Saints a victory. If you want to play it back, I'll play it back one more time, because to get that through the 3 guys is just, to me, an amazing play, and it's an MVP type play, and obviously a great route by Michael Thomas. But to me, just looking at this view, you're going to see his feet, sets, fires, 3-step drop, perfect, and touchdown. I don't care what type of defense you're playing, because it's a touchdown every single time. So that's a great way to end our film study, as the Saints won this game 24 to 23 against the Ravens, and I think it was all because of Drew Brees' heroics. Obviously, the missed extra point helps, but this game is not one without Drew Brees playing at a high level, and he played at a really, really high level. And not many people look back at this game. They want to look back at the Rams game, they want to look back at the Redskins game, but they never really want to look back at this game. And to me, this was just vintage Drew Brees at his finest. I think one of his best games of the year, and it really, really showed in this game. So if you like this film study and you like our podcast and you like all the work we're doing and you haven't followed us on our various platforms, you can follow us on Twitter at the Who Dat Dis, on Instagram at Who Dat Discussion. You can follow our new Facebook page and like it at the Who Dat Discussion as well. And then you can follow and hear and subscribe to our podcasts at YouTube, Spotify, Google Play, and then also iTunes as well. And on there we are at the Who Dat Discussion. And then on YouTube, every site, just like, leave a rating, comment, all that fun stuff. Just see what we need to do better and what you guys like about the podcast. And just thank you for everyone who's watched this video. And with all that said, I want to say thank you, prove them right, and Who Dat?